Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adam. If you love luxury fashion, you're definitely gonna love my channel, so make sure you like, subscribe, and check my Instagram below for all of the latest updates. And today, let's get right into it. So in today's video, we are going to Hermes, but we are also going to Chanel, and I'm so excited to say that one, I do fit into Chanel. Two, we do see a Chanel beanie, which is perfect for the winter. But three, we also take a look at the Chanel Classic Flap in the size Jumbo, Maxi, and the new XXL travel size, and I get to compare all of them side by side. So without any further ado, let's dive right into it. Today we are starting in Hermes, and right away we can see my favorite Hermes stuffed animal. Now, the large one is $800, but the small one is only $600. But for a $200 difference, I think you should just go with the big one. Now, I have to say, I really do want this, and they are posable, so you can move their arms, the head, and put them in any position you want. So honestly, I think for like a first Hermes purchase, this would be really adorable. Immediately, I was so amazed to see a 35 Kelly. Now, this Kelly bag is so great. Now, technically, this might even be a size 40 because of the structure. So you can see that it's much more rectangular than usual. That's because it's not a 28 or a 32. This would be a size like 35, 38, or maybe even a 40. And honestly, I love it so much. This would be such a good everyday bag, and I want this. We do see another Hermes Kelly bag. Now, this is definitely the size, I want to say like 26 possibly. And you can see that it's more squared in structure, unlike the one that we just seen. But an amazing thing about this is the crocodile one, and even the belt is crocodile as well. Now, this belt is one of the most expensive ones you can buy. I believe it's $80,000. I'm not exaggerating that price point, or maybe it was 8,000. I know that the diamonds in this belt make it so much money, and I believe my friend tried it on before in one of her vlogs, and I believe she said that it was 80,000. So if I'm right, comment it down below. If I'm wrong, comment it down below. But what a moment this is. I was also amazed because we had a 45 Hermes Birkin. Now, of course, these are technically called the hacks once they go past the size 35, but this is so perfect. I actually really do want this, but I really want Epsom leather. But I have to say that for the Togo leather, this is amazing Togo leather because I don't see any feints throughout it. And usually on Togo, you see the feints, and that is my specific problem with it. But this one, I'm actually talking to my essay about this one, to be honest. And if I did decide to go with it, I will just be like so amazed. But the next bag you'll see my dilemma. However, we do have the bright orange one as well, and that bag is so great. I have seen them once in person, like someone actually carrying it. Those ones do retail for $8,000. But that color is really cute. It kind of looks like a bunny, like cute little bunny ears for the handles. Now, this is my dilemma because you know me, when it comes to the first Birkin I wanted an Epsom leather, and this is Epsom. So I am so amazed, and this is so perfect. Now, look at the quality of this specific leather choice. Structured, sleek, chic, absolutely perfect. Drop it down a bag of rocks in a cliff, and it would still be in perfect condition. Most similar to my Prada Saffiano leather tote, and I just think this is so perfect. But I do want it in black, and if they could get this in black, I think I might have to accept it. We also had this one, which looks like the garden bag, but this is actually like a duffel bag version of it. This would technically be like a size like 50 or 55, in all honesty. It is so huge, but I love it. For one, just look at the beautiful details of the bag. I've just never seen such beauty. And on the back, it has a giant zipper as well. Now, the zipper, I think you can unfold it and actually put your suitcase through it, but I'm not entirely sure. But I know that back pocket is absolutely giant. And when you flip it over, you can see just like the great edges of it, the detailing. Everything about this is just so perfect. I love it, especially the design and the colorway. On the inside, one giant open compartment. This thing, you could honestly fit anything you want in this. This is such a great bag. And this one surprisingly only did cost $5,000, which for the size of it, you would think it would be like 8 or 10,000. But because of the canvas material and the fact that it's not a classic, it is only 5. And when it comes to Hermes pricing, that's a really good price. Next we go to Chanel, and we see the extra large Chanel travel flap bag. And this is just mind blown. I love this so much. Beautiful caviar leather. Now, this is the one that actually kind of you put on your suitcase, and I will show you that in a moment. But just look at the beautiful caviar leather. It's so great. This one's harder to open than the rest. Usually I open that flap no problem. This one, the weight of the flap did kind of make it move around, but still perfectly fine. And the inside of it is honestly perfection. Now, this is a single flap, so it's not a double flap. It does have the giant open compartment. It does have the zipper in the back as well. I was a little disappointed it didn't have pockets on the front of it on the inside, but that's completely a-okay. But still, the quality of this is actually really nice and I like it. Now on the back of it, you can use it as a pocket, but this one does specifically have a zipper at the bottom of the pocket. You can unzip and then you can slip it over your luggage and then carry it on your suitcase. So that's a great fact. And honestly, this one's only $5,000 and a maxi flap is $12,000. So when you really consider it, this is kind of like a classic flat, but half off because of the large size. So it's so perfect. Now my Chanel SA actually did have a jumbo, maxi, and this one all in stock. So while she did get it, I did go ahead and I looked at this red color as well. And the red color, the burgundy, this is so beautiful. Now for the moment we've all been waiting for, we can see the holy grail trio of the Chanel classic flat bags. In front, we have the size jumbo in lambskin leather, which personally, I do like lambskin. It's just so much better in person, but it doesn't wear as well. That's why I would get a caviar one. But when it comes to the touch, I do prefer lambskin. For the jumbo, that does cost $10,000. Now for the one in the back on the right side, this is my dream bag. This is the Chanel Maxi Flap in caviar leather, $12,000. I actually had a replica of this one so long ago. And honestly, when it comes to the quality for the price, I would recommend an actual Birkin. But this is still on my list because I do want a real one so incredibly badly. And if this was like a gift to somebody, I would marry them in an instant. But this one is just so perfect and just honestly so great. Then next to it, we can see the extra, extra large travel bag. And this one is just so phenomenal too. But you can see the comparison on the sizes and the difference. So the giant one is only $5,800, where the one next to it is $12,000, and then the smallest one in front is $10,000. And I love the silver hardware and the gold hardware. So these bags, I love them. First, I'm trying on the extra large bag. Now I have to try it on this way because they have a giant logo next to me, which always messes up the coloring of my camera. But this one is just so beautiful. So yes, it does look very giant when you do have a crossbody or even over your shoulder, but also if you weren't 5'6" like I am, this might actually look more normal if you're like a man. But this is honestly phenomenal and I love it. I did actually make a friend in Chanel, and we were actually looking at the different ways you could wear the jumbo. So the jumbo is the only bag with the strap long enough to pull this off. So of course, you can just hold the chain or wear it over your shoulder, but you can put it like this, half crossbody and half over the shoulder for extra protection if you're in like a sketchy area or anything. So personally, I do love that because I never actually thought of that before. But that was actually phenomenal. And you can even wear it as a backpack as well. Now, we did agree that if you do wear it this way, you should definitely turn it around to where the logo is on your actual back. That way nobody can, open your bag right behind you, because that's something that would totally obviously probably happen, especially in a city. However, just the idea of this is really, really good, but I do have to say that it was a little tight to wear it this way, and I am very small for a man, so I know that if you are a little bit bigger than me, it might be hard to wear it this way. But actually, this is really cute and I do love it. They did also have this Chanel tote bag as well. And honestly, I love it. I loved this one so much. It looks so cute on me. It doesn't look ginormous. And honestly, this one is so perfect. We will take a closer look at it, but from afar, it's so great. Now looking closely, you can see the detail of this is really good. Everything is perfect and stitched on it perfectly. You can button it to make it tighter or keep it open for more room, but it does have a pocket on the back, which is huge. You could definitely fit an iPad back there, and it's just so phenomenal and incredible. And I was gonna say, it was a little hard to open because you have to go ahead, untwist this, flip that up, and then get into it. but it's actually not hard to open. It does have two pockets on the front of it as well, plus the zipper. So honestly, this bag, 10 out of 10, bravo. I recommend it. Chanel did also have this beautiful hair tie, which I actually do really want to get my mom. I think it was like 450 if I'm not mistaken. I technically never checked the price, but I do believe these go for like 400. Now, this footage is from a different day, but still the same Chanel. We will actually be trying on two Chanel dresses that I've always wanted to try on. We did get a closer look at them in my previous Chanel vlog, but now let's try them on. First one is this beautiful turtleneck knitwear Chanel dress, and I love it. It's so comfortable, and this is a size 36. So to be honest, Chanel only makes certain sizes and they go only so high. So to be able to say that I fit in Chanel is just like life goal, yes, but it does have a cute Chanel button at the bottom of the dress for very classic detailing. Now, wearing this, I felt like such a rich Singapore housewife, and this was so cute. I actually really do love this. Now, technically, I have to say, I kind of do like the Balenciaga one I did try on in my last vlog better, but this one is so fun. It's so flowy at the bottom, so when you go ahead and turn around to go grab something, that moment happens, and it's so perfect. But again, I do kind of like the Balenciaga one that I did try in my previous vlog. I like the fact that that one was floor length, and it was just a really cool moment. But this one's so pretty. I love it. And again, I'm so happy that I fit into it because, as a man, I didn't think I would. Now we are trying on the black lace dress, which, totally reminds me of American Horror Story Coven, which I did go to the Coven house. So if you want to take a tour of that amazing property, check out my video. But this is totally AHS Coven vibes. So this is a beautiful lace detailing. Now, it did have an underdress with it. I'm not going to be wearing that. I'm just going to be wearing the black part. And you can see it's really, really cute. Now, I don't like how open it is at the chest. I wish it was more closed and actually kind of a turtleneck. So for me and my silhouette, I think a turtleneck is what I'm going for because it's more like it's good when you're masculine and feminine at the same time. It's a good look. But this one definitely like requires a more feminine body, I would say, but so beautiful the detailing of it. And I actually noticed that it covers your nipples as well. So it has like little black circles, so like it just fits so perfectly in the placement. So I do love that. Item that I absolutely must have is the Chanel beanie. Now I've tried so many designer beanies before and they're all way too tight and way too small. This one, I do wish it was a little longer, but out of all the ones I tried, this is the best one I've tried. Now this, I think that retails for like $580 maybe, but I really do like it. It's cute, it's warm, and I kind of have a big head too somewhat. So I think this is a good size. Now I did also try on this gorgeous Balmain gown. This retails for $4,000, and honestly, when I put it on, I felt like $1,000,000. I felt like Kris Jenner coming down the stairs for her Christmas party. I want this one so bad. Now, I actually do really want this in black, but the red is really a moment too. I love this. It's so great. Now, again, it's a turtleneck, it's knitwear, it has something on the shoulders to give it some oomph, and I think that silhouette is great. But look at my butt. It actually gives me a butt. I'm not used to having such a big butt, and honestly, look how cute this is. I love it. So 10 out of 10, I love it. This dress 100% must have someday in the future, but this one, I love it. First off, yes, I do love the white dress that I did try on. I do still prefer the Balenciaga one, but the Chanel classic flat bags are honestly just so incredible. The fact that the extra extra large one is only $5,600 is honestly such a great price point, especially for a Chanel in that size and a flap bag. Honestly, amazing. However, the Maxi flap, I still have to say that is the one that I really do want. Now, the fact that that's $12,000, it really does suck, but I do prefer it over the jumbo size just because it fits everything that I do need in it. So one day I still do want the Chanel Classic Maxi flap, but the price point really doesn't equal up to the quality because I'm not sure if you did pick it up on camera, but during the close-up of the footage, there was actually a small white mark on it, so it kind of looked like it was like chipped a little bit in a way. And that devastated me so much because, you know, when you get like the perfect bag, it has to be perfect and no flaws. So their quality, I will say Chanel quality is getting better. They have heard all of us and they are working on it. But there are just some tiny little things that still need to be improved. So I think if I do buy a brand new Chanel Maxi Flap from the boutique for $12,000, I will definitely wait maybe a year or two, though the price will go up. The quality may be better, but I still prefer just getting pre-owned from Chanel. At Chanel Trendy, this was brand new from the actual boutique, but this was a reasonable price point. This was only $6,000, which I know is a lot of money, but 6 is better than 12,000. So if the Maxi Flap was 6,000, yes, I would have bought it already. But when it comes to brand new Chanel current quality, I do kind of think pre-owned is better. Thanks again so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and comment down below what was your favorite part in this video. And tell me what size of the classic flaps would you buy if you were able to choose. So again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And have a great day. Au revoir.